Today we got deleted social media posts, clarification on Gun Interactive's involvement in Halloween, and a brand new screenshot. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another Halloween the Game video. Today, a couple spicy things here. Not a ton of information, but some good information, especially for those that are really on the fence about Gun's involvement. We've talked about it like 8 times already, that they are just co-publishing. But we got some more clarification from Ryan Freeman himself, from Trancas International themselves. So,
the guys.
The guy. Okay, so, but first, before we get into that, Kane Hodder officially confirmed that he is working on Halloween the Game, posted to his Facebook page. Kane is honored to have worked on this. If you're wondering why he talks from the third person, it's because he doesn't run his socials. Michael Ossie, I think, still does, who wrote his book. But it was officially announced. Went back to look at it again this morning to get a nice clean screenshot of it, and it's deleted.
Yeah, it was definitely on there for hours.
Yeah. Yeah, so somebody went up to Kane and was like, get rid of that post, man. Not now. We don't need those conversations happening. But of course, people like us already saw it, and we're going to talk about it.
Right.
And it was rumored for a while it was going to be him, and then when we talked about, like, when Nick Castle got announced doing mocap, which is extremely exciting, Nick Castle 100% confirmed he is doing the mocap, and that was for the walking, the movement, and they said the kills too. So I heard the rumor was that Kane Hodder was doing pickup mocap, potentially some more aggressive kills that involve some lifting, just things like that, and that was it. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it was cool. You got to step in and play Michael. But now that they deleted this, I'm kind of like, why do you care? Why did you go out and ask him to delete it? I mean, maybe they had their own marketing beat for it, but
is it so important that even your own maybe announcement video behind the scenes at the mocap studio with Kane, that would be ruined? Like, it'll still be cool to see when it's officially posted and announced.
Yeah.
So what does this really hurt? And also, we all have already seen it.
Right. We've been talking about it for a while. I'm very confident that he is doing pickup mocap for Michael. However, them deleting it can lead to some theories here. He could potentially just be stunt coordinating. He is one of the most active stunt coordinators in Hollywood still. People kind of forget that about him.
Right.
That's a big part of his career, is coordinating. But also, the rumors about him mocapping Loomis are out there. And I really don't think so. But I don't want to say it's impossible, because who is? Someone's got to do it. And why not have a fun name go along with it? I don't know. I can't imagine him running around as Loomis. I don't know. He could do it. It just feels a little weird because mocap, when you're big and stocky like Kane is, it doesn't matter in mocap because you just apply the movement to a model.
Right.
And that could be a skinny or a fat or whatever model, and the movement's still there. So as long as he can move right, it wouldn't matter if he was Loomis, but it does feel a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just pickups, like you said. Just more lifting, more strength-based, even though there is wire work in mocap. Yeah,
and then there is also the component of Michael being knocked down. I think there is going to be a way to knock Michael down because you got to have the iconic setup.
Right.
And I don't see Nick Castle doing the setup.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't really see Kane doing the setup.
Same.
But if it was more, it'd be more likely that he could.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the kind of thing where they should get Aaron Armstrong, I think. I'm sure James Courtney could do it too, but get a young body in there who's played the character before. So Aaron Armstrong, who did the Halloween Kills flashbacks, have him do it.
Yeah.
Why not? More the merrier. Let's just keep getting icons in here playing Michael.
I mean, why not?
I mean, the first film, there are plenty of people that played the character, right? Like, you got Tony Moran, but we don't count that. But Tommy Lee Wallace did the closet scene.
Jim Winburn
does the balcony stunt. You have Deborah Hill stood in as Michael. I think the shot that wide shot of the house, of like the Wallace house, often gets the credit for Deborah Hill. I don't think that's actually the shot that she did, but that's often the one that, because it was on the documentary, that's the shot they cut to.
Right.
But I don't think it's actually, that's the shot she did. But there's plenty of people that have played Michael even in the first film. So more the merrier, if you will. But yeah, Kane, it's just interesting that he deleted it. But in some way, shape, or form, he's involved. That's what you need to know. Now let's get to the gun stuff, because I think this is the part that people want to hear. And the fact that Ryan Freeman, who's, again, at Trancas International, one of the rights holders here, one of the big guys on top. Okay.
Really, he's so far up that he really shouldn't even be addressing this.
Yeah. But this just shows how much Trancas cares.
Exactly.
This isn't them just throwing it out there. Okay. So people were asking, like, on his Instagram post, Ryan Freeman's been posting quite a bit, says, hey, I just hope Gun doesn't gut the game after 2 years like how they did with TCM. And Ryan responded to that and said, Gun is not the main developer of the game. Ilphonic is. They have supported long-term development on games like Predator and Killer Clowns. Game will be far more robust than F-13 and TCM. This was a threshold matter for us. So that's already exciting.
Yeah.
And that is true. I know I've seen a lot of people saying Ilphonic's bad too. They let their games die. Their games, if you think about it, have a fraction of the players.
Yeah.
And with the fraction of the players, you get a fraction of the revenue coming in. So they're not selling as nearly as much DLC, $300 worth of fucking DLC like TCM was. And yet they keep the games going.
Right. Imagine what Killer Clowns would be, what Predator would be if they had the player base of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right. And those are fun games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are fun games. They just didn't, I don't know, they just didn't get the big jump they did, or didn't get enough support right away, or whatever it is. But they're different as well.
Yeah.
They're more arcadey, sure. That's why part of me wanted to see Gun and Ilphonic work together again, because you get Gun's design in there mixed with Ilphonic's capabilities and long-term support. Could be a good thing.
F-13 is so beloved for a reason.
Right. We know they can make fun games.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. And we know Ilphonic can make fun games. Like, I enjoyed all those games. They never got the player base that's needed to keep a game like that alive. And again, they still support them. It's minimal. I know that. It's not much, but it's there. They have active servers. They're still getting some DLC here and there.
They cared enough to buy the publishing rights from Sony for Predator Hunting Grounds and get it on Xbox and on PlayStation 5.
Yeah. There's just a big difference between the way TCM was handled and the way Ilphonic handles their games.
Yes.
There's no arguing that. But then this next one even made it more clear with Gun, and this is on another Instagram post for Ryan Freeman. Said, please don't let Gun ruin this. Friday was one thing, but they straight up gave up on Texas. Ryan Freeman responded, Gun is the financier / support, Ilphonic lead developers, and have a track record of supporting games long term. Making sure this was a long-term, well-rounded game, including robust single-player, was a threshold matter for us. Huge. All right.
The fact that they care. A lot of these right holders are like, what's our check? Alrighty.
Yeah, could you imagine hearing Horror Inc. say this?
Right.
You know? Getting, like, Trancas is very hands-on, and I love that. Mm-hmm. I love seeing that. And them saying, making sure this was long-term, a well-rounded game with that robust single-player, I just hope that calms a lot of people down.
Yeah.
Like, they want it to be long-term. They are looking at the big picture, and they have a big emphasis on single-player because people are still worried about that, even with the news of Adam F. Goldberg writing.
Yeah. Gun is the financier.
Yeah.
They gave money needed to help continue the development to Ilphonic. They are not as hands-on as really as Trancas or Ilphonic is.
Yeah, they're there for money. And I said that's where the pros outweigh the cons, because working with Gun, Ilphonic's not dumb. They know there's a reputation there. They know by working with Gun, it was going to come with some hate from the TCM fans, which is, again, a lot of that's justified.
A lot of it is, sure.
But when you have private investors like Gun has, and they made a fuck ton of money off of TCM, if they're willing to invest, why not work with them? Because they're going to come with some good ideas too, probably.
Yeah.
And then you got the community support as well. I think the pros in that scenario allow them to make a better game and outweigh the cons of some hate coming at them. Because it's a type of IP where it doesn't matter. A lot of the people that are saying they're not going to support it because Gun's involved, I think those reviews come out, that gameplay comes out, they're going to end up changing their mind. And that's just kind of how horror fans are. We get suckered in all the time. But this could be really good.
Yeah.
High hopes.
For sure.
Don't let me down. For the love of God, don't let me down.
Very happy that everyone involved seems to care.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Freeman here.
Yeah, this is different. Feels different. You know, it kind of reminds me of the Kickstarter of F-13. When you had Sean Cunningham on camera and you had Harry Manfredini and all those guys like coming in and actually talking about their involvement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can we get John Carpenter to say some things?
Yeah, that'll be the dev diary we want to see.
I hope they do that. And I really hope he's doing the music. It seems like a no-brainer. Why would you not get Carpenter? And he'd want to do it, right?
I would think so.
That's what he still vibes with.
Yeah.
That's what he's still touring some, you know?
Yeah.
Still vibing.
Yeah, if that'd be a fun dev diary where he is like, this is how I was involved, and guess what? I'm doing the music. That's how they announce that he's doing the score for the game.
Yeah, I'd cry.
Yeah, I'd cry too.
And last but not least, we got this new screenshot. We talked about this on stream the other day. It's just Michael peering in through a window. I like it. Stalking.
Window is closed.
Yeah, I thought it was open in another when I first saw it, but from this shot at least, it's a little bit lower quality through Bloody Disgusting. I think on the video it would be a little bit higher quality.
Yeah.
But yeah, what we're looking at, it looks like it's closed.
What's he looking at in there?
He's staring at the wall. The emphasis on stealth in this game, which continues to be pushed, and Ryan Freeman said that as well, that he actually said there's more to it than just stealth, but stealth is important. I like that. And that's where the mob idea of NPCs and whatnot, which I wanted to clarify as well. I'm okay with the mob idea.
Yeah.
Halloween 2 did it, you know, like when they were all throwing stuff at the Myers house. You know, one of their numbers was butchered. This is a wake, you know. That was the mob mentality. Halloween 4 did it with all your rednecks in the trucks going out there and just killing Ted Hollister.
Yeah.
You know, that's been a thing in this franchise for a while. Halloween Kills, the reason it's so annoying is the Evil Dies Tonight stuff.
Yeah.
And then killing somebody who looks nothing like Michael and should be obvious, but insubordinate. As long as the mob stuff, totally fine with it in the game, as long as it doesn't lead to you being completely bullied as Michael. Just don't yell Evil Dies Tonight. Thanks.
Yeah, but that's one Easter egg I think we could leave out.
It can be one person, one time per game saying it. Because you already know if there's proximity chat in this game, which I'm really actually hoping they bring proximity chat into this.
Yeah.
There's going to be fuckers every game, yell, Evil Dies Tonight!
Running with the NPCs.
Yeah, dude. Every game. And then the Loomis role players, I shot him! It's going to be wild. It's going to be fun, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. I miss the Chad role players.
I found the car!
Yeah, it'll be a lot of that, too. But, yeah, this is a minimal screenshot, but it's cool. Just putting an emphasis on the stalking and stealth that is involved, not just on the survivor hero side, but on the killer and Michael side.
Yeah. They're cooking.
Yeah, I'm worried I'm not going to be around today, and they're going to drop something today on Monday. And it's going to be like the coolest thing ever. Gameplay trailer. I think we're just way too soon for that stuff, but you just never know because they're dropping way more than I ever thought they would this quickly.
Yeah, I think we could get a gameplay trailer either closer to actually Halloween this year or like at the Game Awards when they announce an actual release date, or they could announce an actual release date.
Yeah, I think what they did with Gamescom is they picked the biggest event that's pre-Halloween so that they can do something on Halloween.
Right.
So for sure something is going to pop up in October. How big? I don't know. And then there's also the door for the Game Awards, like you said. You know, that could be a good place to do gameplay.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. I'm invested either way. And seeing, again, a reiteration that Alphonic, they are at the helm. They are the main publisher. They're the lead developer. I'm in.
Yeah. It seems like more and more people are slowly realizing, like, oh, okay, these statements have meaning. Gunn is not as involved as I prior thought.
Yeah.
And they're excited for the game, which is all anybody of us want.
We just want the game to be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's all we're asking for. A good game. But hey, that's our thoughts. Let us know yours in the comments below. That's going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more updates like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.